So good morning or good evening, everyone. So usually when I post new work on my Patreon, then I follow up with some works in progress. And this time I decided to make a video and just show you some works in progress with some explanation in the story to tell you what is going on. Because as you know, probably each of my works is, you can say, a way of communication with the subconscious. So I'm not really planning all these scenes. It's more like images of dreams. You dream of something and then you have the image. You don't have a feeling you have created it. There is an image. And you're like, okay, what can I do with it? And what you can do with it is contemplate. What does it mean? What's going on? What this image is trying to tell me. And this image, if we look at it, and you've already seen this image, there is a man standing under the tree, there is a light next to him. And if you go a little bit to the left, there is a light that is off. The darkness. So you have the light, you have the dark, and you have the tree in the middle, like unifying everything. And you have a person. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 elements, which classically 4 elements are referred to as mandala. So they create unity. And it would be, one interesting, because when you think about image and you try to understand what's going on there are many layers. There are many things you can think about, many perspectives. So each perspective is a door, a little door. So there is a door of 4 elements, and then you can think, okay, 4 elements, they create unity. So we have a person, we have a lamp with light inside, we have a tree, and we have a lamp with no light inside. What does it mean? Then you can follow with, for example, the basic symbolics of the left and the right. Left side, right side, or the left-hand path and the right-hand path. The solar path and the lunar path. And it's basically a big fractal, never-ending fractal, and there is always another layer, another layer, another layer. So what I wanted to do here is not really focus on analyzing this picture, but rather to show you the path that led to this scene, because the creative process is a story by itself. So here you kind of see the ending of the story. So each image is the ending frame of a little movie, and you never see the movie, which is actually interesting. And I think it's the case with pretty much every still image or a painting, or you always see the last frame of a little movie. So we can jump to the beginning of the movie, and as you may know or not know, because I'm not doing many videos, so you don't have many occasions to to listen to my ideas. But if you don't know, let me put some more light. Right now, because I started this series in 2017, so right now, practically every image I create within this series, of course, is something that each image starts with another image from the past. and it's basically transforming and it's turning into something different. So it's like I'm taking an old picture, and if we think of it as a still frame from a movie, I click play and I watch the movie unfold into something different. And sometimes it transforms completely. So here, the beginning was actually the image I created in 2017, and it looked like this. That's the image. So yeah, it's one of the first images in the series. So some time ago I came back to it, and this is actually a poor quality screenshot from Instagram, because I couldn't find the original. I mean, I know I have it somewhere, but yeah, we're gonna use what we have. So on this image you can see a little person standing on the right, and there is the light on the left side, and there is a big hole between the person and the light. So the person is on the right side, and there are no plants here. And on the left you have palm trees, you have all the life, and of course the big rhino that is like a rock at the same time is pretty much merging with the rock. So I see it as some kind of wisdom, something very old, very ancient, and there is the light. So I'm trying to get there, but I can't. There is something between me and this beautiful world. I mean, maybe not beautiful, it's still kind of dark and gray and black and white, but it's more alive than the right side. So I came back to this image and I said, all right, time to kind of transform this situation. And maybe, okay, first thought was just to make an updated version, so to give it colors more like I use right now, so it's not really black and white, it has some colors. So that was the first idea, but as I started working on it, I thought, okay, maybe it's time to change things. Maybe I should put a bridge. Maybe I should connect the left side with the right side. Maybe I should get to the other side finally. So I started to move things around and I added the bridge. And now there are no palm trees on the left, but there is a tree on the right and some plants here and some plants there. And the light is still over there. So the person is standing at the beginning of the bridge. It's like, yeah, the connection is made. What are you gonna do about it? Okay, you can go there, but now the tree is here and there is no tree here. So it's more more confusing in a way. And as I continue, something like this happened. So the rhino, the rock, the wisdom disappeared, and we have something that is more active. It's moving, it's more alive. So we have more life on the left, more life on the right. We have birds flying, and I think on the first version, yeah, no birds. So then I thought about the idea of the bridge connecting two sides. It's something that is a nice archetypal situation by itself. So I thought, okay, let's just see. Yeah, this was the first thing actually. Yeah, I was talking about this. Let's see the clean idea of just connecting one side with the other side. And I kind of liked it, but it's it's a little door, and I'm just looking there, and I'm like, yeah, interesting. Let's move on. So I moved on to another idea with one light here and one light here, and they're actually connected with invisible bridge, a bridge of light. There is a communication between them. But it was like a side idea. So then I'm coming back to the main story, and now the tree moved to the left. The person is on the right. There is a bridge, and there is a light on the bridge. So we have a physical bridge, and we have the bridge of light. So we have these two layers of reality in one picture. So what's gonna happen next? So the next thing is a rhino is coming back for a moment. I just put it here to see what's gonna happen, but I think I didn't like it. So we come back to, okay, from this to this. So we have a tree, and the person is going to the other side, and it's kind of a point of view from the other side, right? So we're standing next to a tree, and we look behind, and there is kind of, this is like this metaphor from Buddhism. But yeah, maybe it's, yeah, the story is too long, so let's not go there. But there is a story basically about trying to raise your consciousness to get to enlightenment. And there is this metaphor of being, I think it's from Joseph Campbell. So you live in New York City, and each time you look to New Jersey on the other side of the water, and you dream of going there because you project your perfect world on the other side, and you want to get a boat and get there, or a ferry, and you get on the ferry, and you go there, and you step on the land, and then you look back, and there is no ferry, there is no New York City, and there is nothing behind you. It's like it was all illusion, like all your life was illusion. So you look back, and there is nothing behind you. So yeah, this makes me think about this situation. So once you cross the bridge, you look behind, and there is nothing, almost nothing, because now the birds are the birds of light. So we are in the different world. It looks the same, but it's different. So the next thing is, because there is no way back, the bridge disappears, and this is something that surprised me, but this hand that appeared, and it's pointing to the right, and I'm like, what's going on? I just came to the left, and it's like, is it telling me to go back? What's going on? There is no way back. And it's interesting. The hand is pointing to the right, but there is a light on the left. And actually then we move to this situation. So the hand pointing to the right turns into a person looking to the right, and the light, the pure light, turns into a lantern with the light. And you also have a big light on the sky. Probably it's a sun, but I'm not sure. And this is pretty much when this image end up. So there is not much difference between this one and this one. yeah, the sun disappeared, and this is like a wide angle, more like a movie. And here the composition is a little bit different, and also the person changed. Here we have this guy with kind of two horns on the head, and we changed into a guy who has kind of two wings on his head. And it's actually connected with the image I created a few weeks ago or months. If you go back on my Instagram, there is this picture. Let me just find it really quick. There is this image of group of people. The group of people. Okay, here it is. Here it comes. A group of people gathered around the little light, and from the little light we have a big light with wings, with spirits, and so on. So we have 5 guys, which is quite interesting, and it's probably a story for another time. But on the left we have a guy with the wings on its head, so this guy is here. The guy with the horns, he's gonna appear in the next work, or maybe not the next. The work I've already created, but I'm waiting for a good moment to post it. So it looks like we have 5 guys, and those 5 guys are heading on, each of them is going on a different path, different direction. So the guy with wings, he went here. Maybe that's the element of air. And we have 4 more elements. And it's, the guy with horns, I would say he's gonna explore the element of water, probably. Or something like that. But it's an interesting story that started to unfold. We have these 5 guys gathered here, and then it's like a fairy tale. We have 5 brothers, and each of them is going on their own journey to probably to bring back something, or maybe each of them supposed to take the light and bring the light somewhere. So I'm looking at the time because I don't want to talk for too long. Unless you're gonna tell me it's really interesting and you want longer videos, then I can do longer videos. But not to open too many doors, not to go into too many directions. I wanted to just narrow this video to this one work, and to show you something more than just works in progress. I wanted to show you a story in progress. So this is how we got here, to the top of some kind of mountain next to a tree. Maybe it's a tree of life. And it's interesting because we are on the left side, but at the same time the right lantern is turned on, which makes sense, because if you follow the left-hand path being the lunar path, the intuitive path, the creative path, and the right-hand path is more connected with following the tradition, being more conservative, being about using intellect more than intuition. And if you're on the right-hand path and you want to study, let's say, deeper layers of reality, you do it through philosophy. On the left-hand path, it's going to be more mythology and things that are in more complex and multi-layer way symbolic. So if you follow the left hand path, it's like your left hand is carrying a torch. So you're gonna need to have a very strong right hand as well. So maybe that's the story here. We are on the left, but we have to remember to keep the right hand path skills ready, not to forget about it. And yeah, all right, that's gonna be it for now, for today. It's 4:30 and it's really hot in here. It's extremely hot. I have this fan, but I turned it off because I don't want to bother you with any additional sounds. And yeah, of course, thank you all. It's kind of a small group here, but thank you all for being here and for supporting me on my journey of being a mediator between, you can say, the outside world and the inside world, or the conscious world and the subconscious world. So thank you, and please let me know, how do you like this format of me sharing with you? And also let me know, how are you? What are you doing? Where are you? So thank you. Have a good afternoon, morning, or what else do we have? Or night. And see you next time. Bye bye.